Hi friends, it's Kamal and you're watching Maths by Jajoria. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. In this video, I will explain to you solving equations with brackets, solving equation with unknown on the both side, and equations with fractions. Okay. Now, in my previous video, I have explained equations and identities. So that was a basic explanation. So if you haven't seen that one, so please go to my previous video of equations and identities. Okay, now we go with these examples. Now before I start to explain this about 3, I must explain the way we solve the equations, what comes first and what comes after. So the rule is BIDMAS, BIDMAS or BODMAS, whichever you want to call. First we do brackets, then powers and indices, followed by divide or multiply from the left to right, and then add or subtract, work from left to right. Okay. I have explained these in my previous video as well, but I thought I just go through this as well as I'm further explaining this. So let's start with the solving equation with the brackets. We have the one example here, which is the 2 outside the bracket, and you have 5x minus 3 equal to 9. When you open this, so you get 2 multiply 5x, and then you got to multiply minus x, which gives you 10x minus 6, and that's equal to 9. Okay, is that okay? This is called expanding the brackets. Right. Now, as explained in my previous video as well, to simplify these equations, there are two methods I explained. Let's say to get rid of minus 6, you can you can have plus 6 here and then plus 6 here to cancel out this minus 6. However, I also explained that when you do the complex equations, these kind of methods sometimes confuses you. So it's all depending on you how you want to proceed with that. So further explanation of this one would be that 10x equal to 9, and then as I explained in my previous video, that when you take this number to the other side, which case in this case is this, you bring it to this side, yeah, minus sign become plus, and that would be the 9 plus 6. Okay, and then you just continue with this. And I also explained in my previous videos that again, two methods I explained here. So that was 15. So then what what they explained, the first method, that you divide this whole term with 10. Okay, and that gives you x equal to 15 by 10. Yeah. I also explained to you the second method, in which the 10 is multiplied with x. So when you take it to the other side, which means other side of this equal sign, this 10 will divide the number, so which is 15 by 10. So you see here is exactly the same, but it's all up to you how you want to proceed with. As explained later on, these numbers will confuse you when you have complex equations, and that further gives 1.5. Okay. Now move to another one, which is a solving equation with the unknown on both sides. So For this, so this is the example. Sorry, this one. So you have this equation here. Again, you expand these brackets. So expanding this is again same thing. 3 multiplied with this 5 to open up, and then you got minus 2x, multiply that, so that gives you 15 minus 6x equal, again 2 multiply with this first, that gives you 4x plus 7 multiplied by 2, 14. Okay, so this is what we always do, this actually expand the brackets. Now I'll go in this equation, I will go with the second method to further simplify this. Right. So we'll take first this minus 6x to the other side, which is 15. You got 4x here. You take this other side. As I said, when you take this other side, this minus sign will plus 6x. Yeah. And then you have another plus 14. You can also solve this with the having a plus 6x to this side, okay, and the plus 6. So the both side you can add plus 6. This will be cancelled out, and then you will have this side 4x plus 6x. However, it's the same thing. In here, you don't need to cancel by having a plus 6 here. You simply transfer minus 6x to the other side and change the sign. Okay, I hope you understand this. So you transfer this to the other side, you change this sign to plus 6. Okay, same thing you will do with 14. You take it to this other side and you change that sign. So what that will be, so you got 15 minus 14, that's equal. So 4x plus 6x, that gives us 10x. Okay, and that's further 1 equal 10x. You can also write 10x equal 1. Okay, you can write whichever you want to write. You can write also this way. And that gives you let me write here x equal 1 by 10, which is 0.1. Okay, so what you have learned in these two equations, this one was solving equation with the brackets, then second one solving equations with unknown on the both side, so unknown to the both side. Okay, now equation with the fractions. So in this example, I'll explain the equations with the fractions. So this is also kind of exam question. You have the first thing to solve this, as you see, you have fractions here and here. Okay, so the first step of doing this, we find the lowest common multiple. Okay, you must find lowest common multiple of what? 2 and 3. Okay, because these are the fraction, one here and one to the other side. So the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. Then once you have the lowest common, which you also say LCM. Okay, abbreviation for that is LCM. So the LCM is 6. What you do then to simplify this, you multiply both sides by 6. Right? So what we will do now, we multiply both sides with 6. So what that will give us, So 6 here. Let's try this first. Plus. Okay. Right. So then you can further simplify this. So that will give you 3x. Yeah. Okay. Plus 12 equal 30. Then again here minus. So that's 2x. Okay. Once you have this, now you have simplified this equation. Now all you need to do, so this equation is now like this equation, what we solved above. Okay. Now again, I would like to say whichever method you want to see solve this, whether with the method 1 or method 2, to get rid of minus 2x, you can have plus 2x here and then plus 2x here as well, or you can simply transfer minus 2x to this side. Yeah, and that will give us minus 2x would be plus 2x. Then you have plus 12 equal 30. Okay. And say you can also do here other way, which is 3x plus 2x plus 12 equal 30 minus 2x plus 2x. Yeah, you got rid of that. You can do this as well, or simply transfer this to other side, right? Okay, so what we got now? Got 5x here, then this plus 2, we can take it to the other side again. That will be what? Minus 12. Or you can have minus 12 here and minus 12 here and cancel this out with that. Okay, you can do that as well. 5x equal, simplify this, that gives you 18. X equal 18 divided by 5. That gives approximately this answer. Okay. Okay, so this is so far. So here you learn solving the equation with the bracket, solving equation unknown for the both side, and then equations with the fractions. Okay. Now do me a favor, if you are finding value in this video and like this video, to click a like button, drop your comments in the comment box. Thank you.